Yo, what is going on, guys? It is the DFS Shark. We are back with another day of some NBA hoops and also some March Madness. As always, guys, if y'all watch these videos, y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as I drop these videos. I'm dropping daily or morning Prizepicks videos going over my top 5 plays, and then I'm dropping nightly chalkboard videos going over my top 2 plays there. So make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss out on those. And if you want these free plays even sooner before I even drop these videos, make sure you join the Discord. It is free. The link is in the description as well. But let's jump into yesterday's play real quick. This is the play I gave away in yesterday's video, which brings us to 3 straight winning days on these free picks now. So we are now on a 6-0 run with these plays. We had Gafford come through, less than 7.5 rebounds, and we had De'Aaron Fox less than 11.5 rebounds and assists. So our free plays are just starting to heat up. At the beginning of the month, we were super hot as well, and then we hit probably a rough stretch of like about a week or so where we were pretty much just back and forth all week. But we're starting up another hot streak here, looking to keep it going tonight. And also Prizepicks is running this discount right here on Caitlin Clark for half a point. I'm going to use this tomorrow. In tomorrow's video, see me dropping this in with my top 2 plays. If you're not on Prizepicks, dropping this promo code, they're going to match you with a 100% match deposit bonus all the way up to $100. Same thing if you want to get started on Chalkboard. They're going to match you up to $100. Also, make sure you drop in that code SHARK. And then also message me if you're in the Discord, and I'll set you up in the premium. If you're in the Discord, scroll on down here to free plays. And you can see this is where I post all of my plays, right? Every single day I'm posting all of them. And then if I'm adding any lines throughout the day, we added a line here from Underdog, which was a discounted line. And then if you want to take things a step further, go to Join Premium here and you can learn more about the premium plays, or just go to the dfsshark.com and you can see more, read about it more on my website. You can see some of the reviews and all the wins that others are having in there. But let's get started with some DGF. Let me optimize these plays for you so you can get these top 2 if you want to throw these in a slip. And the top play is actually one of my plays. This is the first play we're going to be going over. Chet Holmgren rebounds, assists under 12.5. This is a solid player, a really solid line. Normally my plays aren't at the top. They're usually somewhere like in the top 10, top 15. But this one I was liking the most out of all the plays I went over this morning. This one really stood out to me. Chet Holmgren rebounds, assists under 12.5. We got Miles Turner blocks and steals under 2.5. And we got Paul George rebounds and assists over 8.5. Those are the top 3 optimized plays at the moment on Daily Grind. If you want to try out Daily Grind, see if it's for you, drop that code in SHARK. They're going to hook you up 25% off your first month as well. Let's dive into these plays. So, like I said, my first play is going to be Chet Holmgren. Let's go over here to NBA. Type in his name here, Chet. Rebounds, assist, 12.5. The line is still there, though. So, luckily it is. I expect this to probably change pretty soon. But let's dive in. So OKC is playing Toronto, and you can see here the spread. The reason I'm on this under a big part of the reason is OKC is a -15 on the road, which means most likely they're going to be blowing out the Raptors. Most likely their starters are going to get pulled and not even play maybe the last, 4 to 5 minutes, maybe even a whole quarter if it's really bad. Sometimes that can happen, right? Especially with the playoffs coming up, they may try to give these players some rest if they need it, right? If they're hurt or something like that. So Chet Holmgren is a solid player. You can see over his last 5 at 40%. So he's been going over this number a little bit. Last 10, 60%. Last 20, 65%. And head-to-head last game when they played Toronto, which was last month, he only had 9 here. He ended up playing about 41 minutes. So that's a good sign for him to play over 40 minutes and to only get 9 rebounds and assists is a good look for us. 2023, 68%. So the Raptors are hurting here, man. They have Scotty Barnes out, RJ Barrett out. Emmanuel Quickly is out as well. So they're kind of just scattered all over the place right now. They're hurting all around, so I expect the Thunder to come in and dominate this game from the beginning, right? By halftime, I'm hoping there is, a 10 to 15 plus blowout lead already, and Chet Holmgren just doesn't play as much minutes as he often does. So let's go to games where, OKC has won by 15 points. You can see for the season, They've won 18 games by 15 points. And during those games, he's gone under this line 67% of the time. Right? And you can see here his minutes. When they win big, he doesn't play a lot of minutes. So like right here, for example, they beat Portland by 40 plus points. He only played 20 minutes here. They beat the Hornets here by 20 points. He only played 23 minutes here. Right? And you could see his minutes really take a hit. They beat Washington by 40 points. He only played 23 minutes. So you can see the trend here. They beat Memphis by 25 plus points, only 21 minutes. So the trend here is basically in blowout games, he is going to play less minutes a lot of times. Sometimes, you can see here he's still playing 32 minutes, but hardly ever plays over 30 minutes. Out of all these games, only 4 out of these 18, it looks like 4, maybe 5 of these 18, he only played over 30 minutes. So they try to conserve his minutes whenever there is blowout. So that's just something to be aware of. And also, by the way, this is Outlier. This is the #1 tool I use when it comes to diving into stats and trends. There's also a free 7-day trial in my description if you want to try that out risk-free. So let's see what the odds makers say on this one. We got Caesars -139, DraftKings -140, BetMGM all the way at a -140. So they're heavy favored in Chet Holmgren to go on the under here. Let's see what RotoWire has. They have him right at 12.9. So they have him going slightly above this line here, Chet Holmgren. But this is going to be my #1 play. I'm going to be locking this one in. I'm feeling solid about this play here. Next play we're going is Jayson Tatum. Under 12.5 or under 13.5 rebounds and assists. The same line here. We just get one more number on Tatum here. And same exact situation here is why I'm liking this one. So -13.5 on the spread, Boston playing the Pistons. If we dive into Tatum, the trends are actually more in his favor than Chet, because he has gone under this last 5 out of 5 for 100%. His last 10, he's gone under this 80%. Last 20, 55. The 5 games he's played the Pistons recently, he's gone under 2 out of 5. They played him back in December here. They beat him by about 6 points, and he got about 17. Ended up playing about 43 minutes that game. I don't think that's going to be the case this game. 55% on the year. And if we look at the Pistons, they're actually pretty decent against rebounds. Top 10 team in rebounds allowed, 19th in assists allowed. And if you go to this power forward, small forward positions, you can see here, they're kind of middle of the road. And same thing with Tatum, right? So if you go look, you want to dive into these spreads on Outlier, you want to see they're a -13.5 spread. So let's say it does play out that way and they do win by, let's say, 13 plus points. Same with Tatum, man. On the season, they've won by 13 plus points 26 games this season. And he's gone under this line 77% of the time when they've won by that number. So if you look here, if you go to his minutes here, right, the games he's gone under, he's averaged 32 minutes a game, which is still a good amount, right? But all these games right here where he went under, he was playing about 34, 35, 30. So with him, he doesn't really get a major minutes reduction, even if they're blowing him out, Tatum. He just consistently doesn't hit this line, right? And this just proves it. Even last year, going back to last year, he only hit this line at 61% of the time. So this is a solid play. This number is probably overvalued by just a point too high for Tatum, because you can see he consistently hits this line all the time here. So this is going to be one of my second play, Tatum. Let's see what the odds makers have this at. DraftKings -135, Caesars -139, and BetMGM -140 here. If you go over here to the RotoWire projections, rebounds, assists, you add that up, you get 13.5, which gives us exactly the line on Tatum. So those are going to be my top 2 plays. Locking these in. We're looking to go on a 4-day run here, 8-0 if we hit these over our last 8 plays. But these are my next 3. As always, in every video, I give you my top 2 plays. And then if I was going to be running a 5-man line, these are the next 3 plays that I liked. And look at this. You can see both of these lines actually just got bumped down here. So, which is why if you want these plays, jump in the Discord. It's the best spot to get this before this happens, right? Before this happens. I sent it out 15 to 20 minutes ago, so you would have had plenty of time to put this line in. But that's the way it rolls, and you can see it even adjusted both the lines over here. But the next 3 plays that I'm liking is Simon's under less than 3.5 3-pointers made here against the Clippers, who are a strong defense. I'm expecting another blowout there as well. I'm expecting him to get pulled. So that's what I go for when I'm looking for unders. I'm looking for a lot of blowouts because, as you can see, if you break down the stats and outlier, players do play less minutes most times, which less minutes is going to result in less playing time, which is going to give them less chances to hit that line, right? So next we got Miles Turner. Play I'm liking here is going to be blocks and steals under 2.5, I believe. See if we can still find this line here. Here it is right here. He's gone under 4 straight here. He has not been consistently hitting this line. This is a play I am liking here. Miles Turner under 2.5 blocks and steals. And then the last play we got is James Harden. Rebounds, assists under 14.5. So he's been hitting this line steady here. But going up against Portland, you can see last game against Portland, he actually had 18. But I expect them to blow out Portland again here and for him to stay under this line here. But these are going to be the plays that I'm rolling with today, man. The bottom 3, I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to throw them in a lineup yet. The top 2 I've already locked in and thrown in Discord. So we'll see what happens there. But if y'all like this breakdown, if you'd like me really diving into these plays so you can have more confidence on these plays if you're putting them in, drop me a like, drop me a comment. Let me know if you followed any of my plays over these last couple of days. And let's try to run the likes up in this video. Let's see if we can hit 60, 70 plus here. Try to push it as far as we can go. But as always, guys, if you want to get started on either of these sites, drop in any of these promo codes. They'll match you up to 100% match deposit bonus. And then message me in the Discord and I got you. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care.